What's going on, guys, and welcome to a reaction sort of video. This is going to go under the reactions playlist along with the 2022-23 draft lottery, which the Hawks won. Yay, but this isn't going to be about that. This is going to be about what happened last night, and there's a reason I'm wearing my Phoenix Coyotes Kachina jersey. It says Phoenix Coyotes on the patch. Because this team came into the league from Winnipeg 25 years ago and now may be leaving. I'm going to tell you, this video is going to be a reaction of what I think, what I'm feeling about it, my opinions on it, and just overall what I think on each thing that I've seen. So, we'll start off with how all three proposals for the Tempe Arena have failed. All were voted for no and led the way. I don't even know how to react to this. Why you would not want a professional sports team in your area is beyond me. If that was me, I would be losing my mind if I was a kid living in Arizona. Not even just for like hockey's sake, but just like any sport. Baseball. I'm not even a big basketball guy, I would be upset. Football, like, you name it. All three proposals are voted no, and the people that were saying no were saying it because of tax reasons. They were going door to door, spreading some BS. I don't live in Arizona. I've never lived in Arizona. I've been to Arizona a couple of times, though. And I've been to Tempe. Tempe is very nice. I don't know why people would believe this horse... I'm not going to say that word. It's a horse, finish the word here, about taxes going up when it's in reality going to go up about maybe 15 cents. 13 to 15 cents, maybe a little more because it's a newer project at the start, but it'll slowly go down as it goes on. I don't understand how this many people can be bought in to this vote no for a professional sports team. The Coyotes haven't had a lot of success. Fine. How can we make them more successful? They're a professional sports team. They bring in money to the city. It's like, I don't get why you would not... Well, moving on. Clayton Keller, immediately following the voted no, put a sad face emoji on Twitter. And I'm fully with him. I am upset about this. Not because of this, the whole thing. Coyotes do need a new building. I don't want the Coyotes to move either. Why would you want the Coyotes to move? I don't get... We'll get into fan reactions on this in a minute, but I don't understand the amount of stuff I've seen, like saying, this is great, get them out of there, about time, Gary crying. Like, that's even something I wrote down. Like, we'll go there in a minute. Team executives went door to door, and that's when you know things are hitting the fan. Like, they were team executives, higher ups on the team were going door to door asking for support. The no side was funded much better than the yes side, and that was clear, and it's unacceptable. Gary Bettman and team president made a statement. The team president, Javier, I don't want to butcher his last name, but I mean Javier Gutierrez. I'm sorry for pronouncing that wrong. He's the president and CEO, and he was visibly shaken following when he was delivering the info about the whole vote. And I understand, and it makes me question whether the owner, Alex Mariuello, is going to sell the team. Will he sell the team, or is he going to double down on this? And because his whole thing is gambling, he's a big casino guy, and because this was supposed to be like his door open. He's probably going to get into Phoenix anyway. But this was supposed to be a door opening into like his side of the what he does into the Phoenix, Arizona, Tempe, that whole area market. And with this failure, is he just going to sell the team and? Let's just say Ryan Reynolds dropped out of the Ottawa race. You might have a new team right here, Ryan. Come on in. But anyway, and then the statement from Gary Bettman in the NHL states, the NHL is terribly disappointed by the results of the public referenda regarding the Coyotes Arena project in Tempe. We are going to review with the Coyotes what the options might be going forward. There really isn't many options going forward. You either sell the team, you stay in Arizona until you can find someone to sell the team, or you relocate the franchise with the owner willing to do so. Where do you go from here just kind of sums it up. Houston will be my biggest guess. If let's say there is relocation, my biggest guess would be Houston. I've got some other names on the board here. We got Houston, we got Kansas City, because those are the two most likely ones, because they A, have buildings, and B, are Central Division locations. The Coyotes were in the Central Division when Vegas came into the league. I remember because when Seattle and Vegas came in, whole thing was Arizona was going to move to the Central. This might have been why. At the time they were talking about that, I can remember it, saying in case Arizona moves to Houston or something like that. But still. Of course, you have Atlanta. I put Atlanta on the board, and the only reason I put Quebec City on the board is because of a joke. If you think the NHL is seriously going to go back to Quebec City, you have lost your mind. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen unless it happens in expansion. It's a Canadian market, firstly. It's a small Canadian market, which can support a team. It can 100% support a team. But there's a reason it went under once. It was because of financial reasons. The Canadian dollar was at a low point in the 90s. That's why the Jets moved to. That's why the Jets originally moved to Phoenix. That's why the my brain just hurt. The Nordiques moved to Colorado. Thank God, I hate the Nordiques jerseys. Well, I don't hate them as much as I hated the Colorado Reverse Retro from a year ago. But like the blue one's nice. The white one could live without it. And there's a 0% chance they're going to Quebec City. They're not going to add another team to the East. That's why Atlanta's off the board as well. They're not convincing any other Eastern teams to move to the Western Conference as well. It ain't going to be Toronto, Detroit, or Columbus, or teams that have been in the West before. That's not happening. And now we're going to get into things I've seen, whether it's on Instagram, on Twitter, on in general, comments on YouTube videos, anything I've seen regarding this. First thing I've seen, the most basic answer, is good. Why is it good? Tell me why it's good. Why is it good that an NHL team is losing a market? You are being an advocate for a team to move out of a league that you want to get to as many viewers as possible. Relocation should not be on anyone's radar. Expansion should be the only thing that is on the radar. We might be saying, why are you kind of passionate about this whole thing? Because it's not really your team. Because I want to expand the game. I am very pro-expansion. 40 teams, 48 teams eventually. I don't care. Make it happen. Quebec City, it's a joke. BS. Gary crying. People are upset. People want Gary to be crying because this has been his basically quote-unquote passion project. He's been put so much money into it. And then I did see some good things about moving into the Sun Stadium. However, the Suns owner wants no part of the Coyotes, and he's said that multiple times. That's going to be all I have for you today. I just wanted to go over this reaction real quick and why I think it's kind of stupid that people are being happy about this. No one should be happy about this. This should have never happened. Those who voted no, shame on you. Those who voted yes, and Coyotes fans, I am so sorry about this. And if you want relocation over expansion, I don't know what to say. You should be trying to expand the game, not lessen it. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Leave down your thoughts down below. Roast me if you're pro the relocation. Whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I'll see you in the next one, whenever that next video is. I might do a top 10 video tomorrow. We'll see. Thanks to a request. I know who you know who you are. Thank you for the request idea. I'll try to get that out now. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.